You ready?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, what's going on, man? It's your boy Kreativekloth, and I'm back with another video, man. Look, if I'm not starting somewhere, I'm not going nowhere. Facts. And as y'all can see, I have a guest with me. This is a good friend of mine, Josh. How are you doing?
Okay, thanks for having me.
And I'll go ahead and tag his ass so you guys can go follow him. But I think this would be a super dope addition just because y'all so used to me, bro. Y'all probably tired of me, probably hate me, and you're probably clicking off the video once you just see me. But I have somebody else, so you could get another opinion, another set of eyes to look at it. So y'all don't think I'm hating, because sometimes it be sound like I'm hating on like brands like AOD and Jown, but I just be telling the truth. But this is gonna be another segment of Kloth Talk. Again, this is just where I talk about articles from Hypebeast, Complex, just pulling all the conversations around fashion, sneakers and all that, and just giving my opinions on it. But without further ado, let's get into the first one. All right, so the first article reads, "The broken arm uncovers its Salomon X," how do you say that? Alpages?
I was gonna say like Alpages.
GTX collab. Now, look, when I clicked on this, bro, my first opinion is like, these are fire. This is exactly what I want from a sneaker collab, bro. Like, I don't know, like, what was your first thoughts when you saw it?
Dude, no, yeah, because I checked out their other collaborations, and I think this is probably my favorite one. Like, I feel like there were some hits, some misses with the other stuff, but this one, like right off the bat, I thought
right off the bat. No, I saw the picture. I was like, oh, I knew I had to talk about this, bro. I just like brands. Y'all know this. Like, if y'all be on my page, y'all know. I like brands that just push that envelope with sneaker collabs. Like, there's so many brands, especially that partner with Salomon, where they just like add one color, or they make it easy for like everyone to just consume it. Like, for example, the Jown Salomons. They were kind of just like, whatever, bro. Like, I get it. Their whole thing is like simple, nothing too over the top, but it's like, dude, y'all can do so much more, and y'all are choosing not to.
It's like safe, a little too safe.
Yeah, like it's too safe. Like, what's the hype around it? Like that, I remember when those Salomons got announced, I was like, okay, like what is, like people are just freaking out because it's a name. Like I get it, like it's Jown, bro. Like okay, cool.
The cream is nice, but like I don't know, it's not super special.
Yeah. So like when I saw these, I'm like the red. It kind of has like Valentine colors to it, in my opinion.
For sure.
But I was like, no, these are fire, bro. Like these are definitely what I want out of sneakers. I never had this actual model before, so I can't really speak to comfort or things in that nature. But I think these are gonna be worth the buy, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. No, totally. And then like the details on it, I like the different. Is it like it's like suede upper?
Yeah.
Like different shades of that. I think my favorite part, it's like the contrast with like the red and also like the brown on the toe box was nice. And then the on the tongue, like the what is it? The hiking, what is it? The walking stick on the tongue is nice with that little loop.
Yeah. No, it's one of those. It's honestly one of those sneakers that's like, it's still plain and safe. Like it's not really super crazy or like intricate like other sneaker collabs, but it's different enough from what I've seen from Salomon where I'm like, okay, I know this is a collab rather than just a GR. Like it looks fire. Like
going back to the Jowns, I feel like that was the issue.
Yeah, it looked like
you had no idea.
Salomon could just did that, bro.
Exactly.
I feel like they did that already. Like so there was no reason to add Jowns. Like all they did legit, I feel like that's what they always do. Every time Jown gets a sneaker collab, you just get a name, and that's what you're paying for.
I feel like ever since, I feel like they felt comfortable enough because they were still trying to like make a name for themselves early on, so they did some cool stuff. But then I feel like after they establish like their hype, their name, it's just been like safe. Don't get me wrong, they don't look bad, right? No one's gonna say they look bad.
Yeah. So look, you can disagree with something and still like what they're doing. Like, don't get me wrong, they are definitely a brand that is the blueprint if you want to start a mood board page, like for sure. Like I'm not taking anything away from them. I know some of their knits are good, and like I've seen other collabs where it's good, but when it comes to sneakers, bro, when it comes to sneakers, it's always just like subpar, not really interested, and I was like, oh, I don't really care.
Yeah, agreed.
But this one, what is it, the Broken Arm or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I've never actually heard of that brand. I didn't actually. This is my first time ever coming across them. So
same here. It's like a French, I don't know, streetwear brand, I guess.
Definitely gonna keep my eye on them. But the Broken Arm ones, you definitely want to keep it on your watch list. I think these are gonna be worth it. And if I feel like this collab can push this shoe model, because people usually do like the XT4, XT6. Mm-hmm. If this one is like a hit and a success, it might make more people want to actually venture out outside of those main models that everyone is like used to.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because like it's got that hiking silhouette, but it doesn't look anything like a Danner kind of boot, you know?
Yeah, you could definitely still wear it with like a casual pant, some jeans maybe. Like you could do and make it to be something more than what, you know, just like a hiking shoe. It could be way more than that in my opinion.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten my fair share of Salomons recently, but I will be on the lookout for these. Yeah, it's different.
Most definitely.
Nice.
But let's get into the next article. All right, so this article title reads, G-Shock and HIDDEN.NY to drop limited edition DW 5600. Oh God, I'm butchering that, y'all. Watch collab. Goddamn me. Yes, I want to talk about this collab, but I also want to talk about fucking, I don't know how big G-Shock was for you, like where you grew up, but like a G-Shock was comparable to a goddamn paddock, or like it was good. Like if you had a G-Shock, bro, in my middle school, or like even like a little bit of high school, like if you had a G-Shock, bro, you was stunning.
For sure.
Like I knew people that had like the red, the purple, the green, like they had multiple, like depending on the outfit, they were like, like you made sure your cuff was stopping right here so everybody know what G-Shock you wearing. Like G-Shock.
How many did you have any growing up?
I still have one. I only had one in my life. It was a black one. It was like the standard model one. It was gifted to me, and that's the only one I had. But like, shit,
you still got it?
I still have it. Like I still actually hold on. Took a little bit of searching, but yes, indeed, still have my G-Shock. I got this when I was I think I was a sophomore in high school. Still have it. Still works. Like, hey man, look, you got a good product. You got a good product. But again, when I was growing up, like the G-Shock was the watch to have. Like if you had that, like you were definitely shitting on everybody else at the school.
For sure, for sure. The young status symbol, for sure.
Yeah, and I feel like it needs to be studied. But I like appreciate brands that can continuously through the years. Like this name of G-Shock has held up for years. Mm-hmm. Like HIDDEN.NY. And like they've done collabs with like multiple different people. I feel like in the past couple years where it's like they have stayed relevant, even though it's not like no longer mainstream to wear it and it's no longer like a status symbol. Like they've stayed relevant throughout the years from when they got the buzz to now. Cause this is a good collab, honestly. Like this watch is actually pretty fucking fire. Like
yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I've never had a G-Shock myself. I feel like so much hype when we were little, for sure. And then I don't know, maybe it's because like I had more of a menswear background, like I didn't really gear or like shift towards that route. Mm-hmm. But then though, this is nice.
No, that's fire. Like the color on it, the light on it, and like it makes it. What's the word I'm looking for? Like it makes it fit the current times. Like they're not really afraid to like from other collabs that I've seen from them. They're not really afraid to like change. For sure. Like they're adapting to what's currently happening.
I mean, yeah, if you click on G-Shock on Hypebeast, like see the other collabs they're doing for like their 40th anniversary, I think this is what it was for. Like I feel like none of them, like they're all like still I feel like similar stuff, you know?
Yeah, very relevant, still getting like, you know, articles written about them, doing collabs with just about anybody they can like reach out to. Right. And it's not like sneakers where like you could get burnt out. Like these are watches, bro. So like if you don't like a certain watch, you just get the next one, or you could like, it's not where like it's a Jordan 1 and like, you know, 16,000 fucking people in the universe have a Jordan 1 collab. And it's like, all right, bro, I'm kind of burnt out. But like the watch is like, you know, if you don't like that one, you can just go to the next one. If you don't like that one, you can just go to the next one. Like you can stay in the know about what's happening with G-Shock without getting burnt out because it's a watch at the end of the day. Like we all have to tell time. Like
For sure.
I don't know.
I mean, shout out to like the person who wrote the article for this one too. I feel like they did a perfect job describing it. It's like that cult-like hue.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With the green and like the HIDDEN.NY green, I think is nice.
Yeah, no, Hidden is like, that is a good collab because like being somebody that's like actively in streetwear, which you are as well, you know, a hidden post or a hidden reshare can change people's lives. So like, they are in the know and doing the groundwork to collab with the right people. And I think Hidden was definitely a right collab to do a watch with.
For sure. I mean, shout out to them too, because I feel like Hidden is like risking, I mean, part of like their brand image, right? I mean, that's like every collaboration. Like, I feel like, I don't know, can it ever really be 50-50? I'm not sure. Because I feel like one side kind of benefits a little bit more.
A little, yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, for this one, my personal opinion, I feel like Hidden is like the big,
he hasn't done
player, right?
He hasn't done many collabs.
Right.
He's done like the Salomons. He did the G-Shock. Like I'm trying to think like who else has Hidden done a collab with. Like I know there's more, but like off the top of my head, those ones stand out the most. Yeah. So like he's definitely putting a little bit more out there. But I think about brands like this is off topic, but like Supreme and True Religion. Like who's really losing next year? Because like, you know, granted Supreme hasn't fallen off compared to like True Religion, but like I feel like that was an equal opportunity like risk for them because like we're both kind of struggling. So like you might as well do it. Like fuck it. Like
exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, this G-Shock collab was actually pretty fire, and it retailing for $170. I'm scared to check resale prices because I'm sure I am sure these are reselling for easily like $300, $400, maybe even more. If it was like a limited run, it might be running and touching like $500 to $600. But bro, like the watch itself, I would actually wear it. Like if I got that watch, I would not be, I would not wear it. Like it would be a fire watch that I would put on pretty much all day, like every single time I woke up. How much is it going for? Oh, $238. Not bad. Not too bad. That's a decent, like, I wouldn't pay it, but, you know, like, it ain't too far off. You know, it ain't too far off.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it just makes me excited for, like, the next Hidden collab, because I feel like they have not missed yet, even though we can only name 2.
Yeah.
But still.
I mean, but they hit on those 2. For like, sure. Goddamn, they hit.
For sure. So, yeah.
Hey, we gonna see. But let's get into the next article. This article reads, first look at Bottega Veneta's Orbit sneaker. Hey, listen. This is one of those sneakers that I'm gonna just have to wait to be influenced on. Like I really have to see how they look and people pair them before I just jump the gun because they look dope.
Right.
But that shape on that shoe, man, I don't know. It looks too risque. It looks a little too risque.
I'm a fan, Greg. Like looking at these, I feel like, especially the second one, like with the gum sole. I feel like I am reminded of like the New Balance like 327. If like that sole goes like that.
Oh yeah, it does.
I feel like Bottega is like the way they've done it is just like way smaller sole in terms of like how far like each little like section goes out.
Yeah.
And way more tasteful. And I just didn't like the New Balance 327 like actual silhouette or like the design of it personally.
Hey, I used to rock the hell out of 327. So I can't say nothing, but I hear what you're saying.
I'm a New Balance fanatic, but like these I like because it's more like the ASIC runner type. I feel like it pairs way better, like the sole and the design of the shoe. Like,
they definitely elevated it for sure. I'm sure. Like first of all, the sneaker is rumored to retail at $1,000. So goddamn, you better be better than a goddamn 327, bro. Like for $1,000, these shoes better get off and be able to go get a job to pay it off. The fuck? But nah, I like it. I think it's gonna pair really well with like some wide denim, you know, casual pants, especially like sweats, bro. Like I think it's gonna pair well with a lot of things. I'm on the fence because I want to see how they fit with like, you know, I wear baggy pants, bro. So like, is
Can't be too slim.
Yeah, like is the pant gonna swallow the shoe to where, you know?
Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I
Like,
get you.
I mean, you could always adjust and like buy slimmer things, but like I'm at this point now, I know what I like wearing, so like I'm not gonna alter that.
Yeah,
But
I like him. Same thing though. Yeah.
Yeah.
The price, I don't know. But shout out again, Hypebeast. At least they offer up. I mean, they understand. They're not crazy. They're $1,000 asking like retail sneakers. That's insane. But I mean, again, happy though they mentioned some alternatives like the A6. What would they say? Like GT 2160.
Yeah.
Like
I think it's
similar.
funny too in the article they mentioned that Hailey
it?
Bieber.
Yeah.
Haley Bieber was the first person to be shown in public
Right.
wearing these,
Mm-hmm.
and people were like thinking they were Asics.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I like your Asics. It's like, uh-oh,
Yeah.
you about to find out
You're
why you
waking
broke.
up.
You might
Yeah.
be broke because these ain't Asics.
I
So
agree. So I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure they'll look great, but am I gonna cop them personally? I mean, I don't know.
yeah, I don't. If I have $1,000, I could bet my life on it. I'm not buying these.
one
I'm not
pair.
saying there's nothing wrong with them because they're
Right.
fire. They look fire, and I'm sure they are fire. I'm sure the material, the quality, everything is up to Bottega standards. But $1,000, bro, I got way more on my hit list than that, bro. I'm not gonna waste a full band on one sneaker. But
Yeah, say you won the mini lottery, Greg. Which pair would you get though out of the three?
ooh, man, bro, my favorite color green. I had to get the green pair. I just think the green contrasting with like the metallic silver,
Silver.
like
That's
that
nice.
is just
For sure.
that is just.
I think it is a tie for me between the green or the gum sole. The black one's okay. I don't know.
those look like a loaf of bread, bro. The black ones look like burnt toast, bro. Like it looks. You know what it looks like? I don't know the model of the Yeezys, but you know the yellow ones. Yeah, they look like, bro. Like
You gotta pull up a picture.
yeah, bro. I'll pull up the picture.
I get you.
Like I'm sticking my foot in the goddamn.
That's why you say low.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It's nah.
I'm with you though. I think
Yeah.
the first two, the gum sole or the green. Yeah.
The green pair is fire. Like if I had to, you know, if I had a band and I was willing to spend it, it'd be on the green pair. But the white pair ain't too bad. I like the gum sole. I think a gum sole. I think people sleep on gum sole shoes. I
I feel like it's because like the kill shots like took so much of the hype for like gum soles, like the Nike ones that were sold on J Crew for so long ago.
shots.
Yeah, let me show you. So like these joints. You see anyone rocking those, bro.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, not even Salomon. I say these from like the
Yeah.
early 2010s bro, and onwards. I feel like because of those, like I don't know how people feel about gum soles in general, but I feel like that's what I'm always reminded of. But it's nice to see like this. I think this is refreshing. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Bottega, I think they did justice with you know,
yeah.
introducing this model.
For sure.
I mean, it's clear as day. They definitely took inspiration from A6, but honestly,
I did.
A6, a lot of people are buying the A6. You got Balenciaga, now you got Bottega. Man, A6 is starting to. Hey, man, people, hey.
They must be feeling good. They must be feeling good. But I'll say, I mean, again, like not again, but as far as like high-end designer sneakers go, I feel like there are a lot of ones that look like.
Oh, bro, yeah. Them Balenciaga A6 ones, dog shit, bro. They're dog shit, bro. I don't like them, bro. Just because, like, it's like, oh, can I copy your horn? Yeah, just don't, make sure it looks different. And they're like, okay, sure. And it's like, they just copy it and they put a fat sole on the bottom of it. And it's like,
Control C, Control V, man.
like, I'm not saying you can't like those. I'm just saying if you like those, you like it because it's Balenciaga and not that it's actually a good sneaker.
For the design.
Yeah, because like it's literally just an A6 with an elevated sole.
For sure. And I feel like there's always that line. It's okay to like a brand, like because of the brand and like what it might represent, like hype, sure. But at a certain point, I feel like you gotta know why you like it from like a design perspective.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of those, like Balenciaga, I'm sure there's countless others. I feel like whenever we're scrolling through like the essence sale for footwear, there's like so many just like high end.
The same thing. Like I just see the same.
Exactly.
And that's why, going back to collab, that's why I appreciate when people do collabs, they take it there. Like they go all the way out there because you now know your shoe doesn't look like anything else. Like I appreciate that because sometimes when I'm on Essence and I'm going through the sneaker one, I'm just like, oh, that looks like a Jordan 1. That looks like a Converse. That looks like, and it's hard to really make a shoe stand out because of how many sneakers are out there already. But it's like, I think it still can be done. Yeah. Like it still can be done and you could tweak it to make it better maybe for another model. But like, I don't know. Yeah. I'm beating a dead horse.
No, it makes sense. I feel like these are on the right track though.
Yeah, no, these are definitely different enough. Like they don't look like again, like here's my homework, don't copy. Like they look like they like examined the homework and then came to their own rationale about it. So I don't know. That's my opinion. But let's get into the next topic. All right, so this article title reads Doublet Spectrum's Fall 23 or Fall Winter 23 Liquidalia Flora collection is otherworldly affair. And that is not far off from what I would describe this as. It's definitely out of this world. Like, I think some of these pieces, as I just scroll through the picture, definitely stand out from other ones. I've never heard of this brand, so I can't speak to things of like, you know, fit, sizing, price point, and like how they fit. But
purely from a design.
Yeah, from a design perspective, they're definitely doing something that is different enough. I always try to harp on being different enough because like all these brands do sweaters, jacket, pants, like that is the, you know, cookie cutter. Like everyone does the same thing and just interpret it a different way. And I think they're doing it just enough, like different from like what everyone else is doing to kind of make their stamp in fashion. Like this is my first time hearing about it. Is it your first time?
First time.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like, Greg, with what you were saying about like the line and like whatever, like balance, I feel like you can only go so crazy before it's like deemed as like more like runway-esque, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like this, like you can actually wear. It's unique, it's different, but you can actually like cop any of this stuff and like wear it out. Sure, they might be like big statement pieces, but like I mean like I do a double take and I'd fuck with it.
Yeah, like if I was on the street and I saw somebody walking towards me and they were wearing, especially like this puffer or like this jacket, I'd be like, hey, bro, slow down. I'd be like, hey, where you get that jacket from? Like, it's one of those pieces where I'm like, oh, like this is actually pretty fire. Like it'd make anybody like stand out in the crowd, like of people wearing like the same stuff. Like this jacket, oh my god,
that's crazy, bro.
This jacket, oh my god, this jacket. This is what I mean. Like I've seen this done, but I've never seen it done this way. Like this jacket is fire. Doublet Spectrum. If y'all are listening, hey man, how y'all doing? How your day going? Had breakfast yet? Your tummy hurt? This jacket's fire. I need this in my closet, bro. This is fire because it kind of takes in a lot. Like it's like it has like that balaclava. It has like that gorpcore. It kind of has that.
It's got the gloves, bro.
Bro, exactly. And what's that? There's another brand that has the beanie that has the goggles in it. Yeah, do you know that? I see it on S's all the time. Like I always see it. I'm like, I want to get it, but it's almost too much for me.
Yeah,
but it has that S's in it too. Like it's this jacket can get you through different things and you don't even know it. Like this is fire. Like this is what I mean when I say, you know, there's a difference between liking a brand and then like loving a brand, and I'm loving what they're doing. This definitely fits and falls in line with my style. Yeah. Definitely, like I fight with some of the pants you wear, like some of the
easy.
Yeah, like
okay, like, so putting up the jacket on 26 in the gallery, like this one, I feel like you or me could wear this like all season long. Right. And I mean, I wouldn't mind if I see you wear this. Like, this is crazy. I
would literally just stand in the rain just because I have that jacket. Like, I'd just be like I would just have it on, bro.
It's like the Arc'teryx.
Yeah. And look, bro, because I know exactly what's gonna happen, bro. It happens every year since Arc'teryx really got their buzz. It is perfectly fine to not wear an Arc'teryx jacket. Like, don't get me wrong, great quality. They get the job done. I just don't want to see an Explore page of people wearing 16 Arc'teryx jacket and talking about the caption just says demon. Like, I swear to God, I might. Bro, I swear to God.
It's inevitable, bro.
I do not want to see that on my For You page when it becomes cold. Like, I get it. If you got it, cool. But just don't be that person that's standing in the shower and letting the water hit your Arc'teryx jacket. Like, that was 2 years ago. It's time to switch it up. And I think that this brand is a nice switch up. Like, it's a nice switch up from, you know, the typicals that I see. The North Face, Arc'teryx. What's another brand that does like a lot of like core and fashion? Supreme maybe, or like Patagonia. I don't know, just depending. Like, yeah, just like things in that nature. This definitely stands out. I don't really know if that's like their whole aesthetic. I'm definitely gonna keep this brand on my watch list, but I think they're doing dope stuff. Like, it looks really dope, and if it's just your first time looking at them, you definitely want to keep your eyes on this.
For sure. I mean, that's the thing. Like, and what? There's like 36 pictures here. Like, we're not gonna love everything, but the fact that there are like a couple pieces that Greg and I are like, damn.
Like,
these are cool.
legit. Like, I'm not even trying to like I'm not trying to like oversell it, but like some of those pieces when I was scrolling through it, I was like, yeah, I need that.
For
like,
sure.
oh, I need that. Like, I was like, there was a couple. I was like, I need that. I was like, okay,
because we're in Texas, guys. Like, when are we gonna wear this shit? But the fact that we can see something that like makes us excited about the next season, like that's
that would make us even consider wearing that in Texas. Bro, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. If y'all see me wearing it and I do a little pickup video, don't say nothing. Don't tell them that y'all saw it here first. But all in all, really dope brand. I'm definitely gonna, keep this brand on my watch list just because I don't always like what certain brands are doing. So again, like to your point, the fact that I saw it and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, it got me excited on multiple pictures. So I was like, okay, definitely going into the gallery of brands that I keep on my watch list. But let's get into the next one. All right, so this article title reads, watch the first trailer for action fighter Naruto Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections. Hey man, listen, I'm not watching that trailer. But before I get into this, me and Josh connect very heavily because we consume a lot of like anime and manga. Like, first connected on One Piece because One Piece is the greatest piece of fiction I've ever been created. But like Jujutsu Kaisen and what else have we?
And you've been reading what Tokyo Ghoul.
Mm-hmm. I watched Hell's Paradise. Like, we just talk a lot of anime and we talk a lot of manga, and we've been consuming it for a while. So like, we are very in the know when it comes to what's happening in that space. With that being said, Naruto is not that good. And like, in scales of the big three, it goes One Piece, Bleach, and then Naruto. I'm not gonna take away from Naruto the fact that the choreography and the fights are definitely top tier.
For sure.
But if I have to wait until the war arc to really get that type of I wouldn't say that. Like, there's like the Chunin exams and all that, but like really when it start getting crazy is like the war arc. Like, I'm just not a fan of Naruto. Like,
I'll chime in though before, like, I don't want people after Greg. Like, OG Naruto, I mean, like when chakra was like not indispensable, right? Like, you actually had to watch out like how much you're using. Like what you said, like the early fight scenes, choreography, amazing. But just something about it, like from the final, like the war and all. It kind of fell off. Yeah.
Look, bro, like I love Zabuza and Kaku. That's Kaku, right? The lady with the eyes. Haku. Like, love that. I love, like when it was, Choji when he got his butterfly effect, and like, when
the Sasuke chase,
Rock Lee had Drunken Lee. Like, there's moments in Naruto that I really love, but the parts that I hate them immensely. Like, their filler arcs it's almost like watching the Bound arc from Bleach over and over and over. It's like, I hate the filler arcs in Naruto, bro. So like, we just want to rant about why I don't like Naruto. But the video game Ultimate Ninja Storm single-handedly has ruined anime fighters across the globe, bro. Like, I'm talking like they had the Demon Slayer game that was legit copy and paste Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. They had the Jujutsu Kaisen game that's about to come out, Ultimate Ninja. We had the My Hero Academia game, Ultimate, like, that fighting style is so played out, bro.
It's just like cash grabs.
Yeah, bro. Like, and then a lot of it is what's it called when you make purchases in game? It's like,
microtransactions.
Yeah, it's microtransactions because like, we're gonna drop the game, but then we're gonna release these characters 3 months later down. It's gonna be like another $50. It's like, bro, like I really don't care anymore. Like, and that's what this game has been able to do for years. Because the Boris is going to keep having episodes and introducing new characters, so they're going to be able to release more characters. Like, it's just like, bro, that game is dead, bro.
I mean, and then to continue on, I feel like we were speaking a bit negatively about Naruto because of, just the existence of Boruto, like what it is, man. I feel like I wouldn't hate it.
I know people are gonna. First of all, I'm on Twitter and I see the clashes that Boruto fans go through with people. I don't want that smoke, bro. Like, if you hate this opinion, bro, like you could click off the video. But Boruto is like, people are like, oh, this is peak fiction. I'm like,
again, like there are parts of Naruto I will always love. And I'm just like, why? Like, why is it necessary? I feel like Boruto himself is just like Konohama, like what he could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, they had to make it because like Naruto had to have a family, all that shit.
And then, bro, it's like, I think that's why early Naruto, not Shippuden, I think that's why early Naruto is so good because, like, also, these kids didn't start off with these crazy powers. Like, you saw Naruto actually have to fight, get better, train.
Right.
But these kids are starting off, they're already doing Rasengans, and he's like, what, 5 years old?
Right.
Like, Sadara already had, like, the
Sharingan.
Yeah, like, it's just like, bro, these are stuff that people had to die for. These are things that people had to, and granted, listen, I'll be the bigger person. I haven't watched like much of it. I've watched maybe like 10 episodes. And after I saw like the first few fights, I'm like, yeah, bro, these kids are too strong, bro. I don't care. Like I don't really see development that can happen when these characters are already so strong, bro. I'm watching shows because I want to see the progression. But if you already start off and you're already a chunin,
I mean, that's a critique with like Naruto too, right? I don't think it's a hot take. Like when people found out like who his dad was, his mom was, it was just like, man, he was like kind of like destined, I feel like, exactly how you put it, Greg. Like why people like Naruto early on is like some random ass kid, yellow hair, had to work his ass off.
Yeah.
And I
don't know. I think but you could also like, I'm on Twitter and I see the conversations. People also feel that way about once they announce like devil fruits have their own will and like how the spoiler alert, but how Luffy got his fruit is because it was seeking the next Joy Boy. Like, but I feel like that's a roundabout way. Your dad being the Hokage and your mom being this person, like
chosen clan.
It's like destiny was too like honestly you could say that about all of them. Like Bleach too. Like you a full bringing. Hollow,
that's facts.
Soul Reaper, fucking Quincy, like
that's true.
It's like, bro,
that's what I respect. Like about us, like you can critique the top three, and I think these are fair critiques for sure. Like Ichigo, he's got everything in his blood, bro.
Literally, I've seen Ichigo die like 6 times, bro, and he just like, I can fight. It's like, all right, buddy, like that was kind of like, bro, that was straight plot, bro. You should not have won. Like when he fought. Kenpachi that first time when he got to the Soul Society, I'm like, bro, come on, man. Come on. Really? This is a Kenpachi, bro. Like, all right, bro. Given that Kenpachi definitely nerfed himself, but still, it's Kenpachi, bro. Like, let's be real, like, whatever.
But that's the thing. So love the top 3 still, but it's like these things that they're doing on the side, I feel like it just affects the legacy of the overall series. Naruto especially, right? And then fighting games in general, the last one I got, Dragon Ball Z, like Budokai, like that kind of stuff. Like I love that shit, but I don't know, like it just feels like a lot of these.
Budokai 4 is about to come out
too.
I might have to get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like you got like 2 types of like fighting games when it comes to like anime and stuff. You got like Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
Like that, like they take themselves a little more seriously, right? There's like a whole ecosystem, esports around it. But then you got this whole like thing about what we're talking about. It's just like anime cash grabs, like the Demon Slayer one,
I played that Demon Slayer.
We love One Piece. I don't know if there's any great One Piece games either, but
there used to be one though on the PlayStation 2, bro. I had it. It was like early on in One Piece, so like there wasn't really many characters in it. I used to love that game. I'll find a picture and I'll insert it right here. But like I used to love this game, but there wasn't many One Piece. They didn't have that World Secret or whatever it's called. Like that's like the most recent, but that doesn't look fun either, honestly.
And that's the thing, like I don't know, maybe they just shouldn't be a thing. I get it. If it makes money, sure. But in terms of just like legitimate games, like experience, like people enjoy end to end. I don't know. Like, there's no like, it's kind of like live action anime in general as well, which we're hoping.
One Piece. I think One Piece might be the savior.
I hope so, dude.
But I also saw that Naruto's getting a live action. What? But I don't know how true that is. I saw like something on Twitter. I was like, oh, Naruto getting the live action.
I'm sure they've been cooking something up behind the scenes, right?
But I think that's another point too. Like anime as a whole and manga as a whole has gone so mainstream now that like, you know, if I'm like an author like Oda or like who wrote Naruto?
Oh shoot, Kishimoto.
Like if I'm him and like I'm seeing people like wanting to consume more and I could get some money, like I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna make a game, I'm gonna make a movie, I'm gonna make Boruto, that sucks, and then I'm gonna like I'm gonna definitely be like, okay, sure, like we could dish it out, like I still got more to go.
That's fair. I mean, if the bread is right there, I'm never gonna hate because of that. But I mean, that's the thing. If you haven't read it already, like the Minato one shot.
I was about to mention that. Yeah, I need to watch that.
Story, like that's what makes me more mad. Cause like the fact that you can still see this quality right now is like awesome. But then you see like shit like Boruto's, like Ultimate Ninja Storm, all that.
They should have did like a whole thing on Itachi because people love Itachi. I think if there was like a poll that was made, people
favorite all time like shonen characters.
Like I would never forget when Sasuke came in and thought he was about to dog him, and he said, I was like, oh yeah, no, he a dog. I was like, okay, like again, there are moments in Naruto I will never forget. Like when Killer Bee fought Sasuke, like perfect animation, perfect. But then, like, they do stuff like in Kill Off Neji, but they didn't kill off Guy. Guy literally was turning into, like, lava, bro. And there's, like, touch his chest, and he's like, all right, come on, bro. Like, are you serious?
Why did you gotta
die, but y'all killed Neji. Y'all killed Neji. Man. That had, y'all, like, they did so much backstory on Hinata and Neji that y'all, like, why'd y'all kill him off? Like, I could've.
Like, I think it's okay that he dies because I think it represents his arc well. But again, like, why doesn't Guy die?
Yeah, Guy should have died. I think his legacy as being like somebody that Madara deemed like, oh no, you're they're one of the greatest fighters. Him dying in that moment would have did so much more than him surviving it. Because now he's bound to a wheelchair, and it's like, bro, roll your ass out of here, bro. But yeah, this is gonna be the longest segment on this, but again, I love fucking anime and manga. I'm sure
you might need to just start a new series.
Yeah, bro. I'm definitely.
I'll come over again, man.
I plan on making a second channel for manga and anime, just because, like, you know, me and him, we'll be at work, bro, and we'll talk for legit hours of just like straight anime and manga. But yeah. All right, and that's gonna wrap up this week's Kloth Talk. Once again, I just want to give a thank you to y'all. I feel like as of late, the traction that I've been seeing on my channel definitely doesn't go unnoticed. So I definitely appreciate y'all.
Good.
I definitely appreciate y'all for showing the love that y'all been showing lately. I want to give a thank you here to my good pal here. I definitely plan on bringing more people to my channel just to give more, you know, more opinions, different eyes on different topics, and also just like, you know, we just sat here and just like, yeah, just fucking around. So, but yeah, with that being said, man, without further ado, like I always do, I'll catch y'all in the next one.
Peace.
But I love the way you work it. Hey, I love the way you work it.